slaying on everything. Flirting with your girlfriend, flexing on your everything. I see you slaying with a wedding ring, and I'ma be the one to tell you why money isn't everything. That's what we say when we got everything. I'm giving dick so good, how these hoes doing petty things. It's how it go, how it go. Trying hard for the better thing. It's how it go, how it go. Black cactus on the cold 9.
Okay, so we're back at it again.
What up,
man? The Adventures of Black Nerds.
We're back, dog.
And I'm just, once again, I'm so grateful for the support, and I'm grateful for you guys currently listening. And this is just dope.
It is. I mean, our guy Gary V. I can't. One day I'm going to meet Gary V.
Yeah, Gary V. If you're listening, we want to.
Oh
meet
man,
you.
he's like, I think he's up there with one of the people I would love to meet because he just seems so dope, and he always seems like he always got something to say to you.
Yep. Some
type of encouragement. We've seen him encourage little kids.
Yeah, so very human person. For everybody out there, please take some time in your life and go search and look up Gary V. And
you know he has daily vlogs?
Daily. And he tweets on the regular. He's on Facebook
always
on the regular.
Man.
He's on Instagram constantly posting videos. He's mobile and he's always uploading. And I aspire to... My grind is inspired by the way he grinds.
Exactly. I think that's the best way to put it. Everybody that follows him would agree with that.
Yeah. And once you watch some of his work and you see how he gets down, you'll know exactly what we're talking about. But the reason I'm happy you brought up, Gary V, because for me, Gary V is a big reason why this started.
Pretty much.
Because his whole thing is do it.
Exactly. That's what he tells the kids that come up to him that want to do YouTube, they want to play video games.
Yeah.
He tells them just go do it.
Do it.
Don't worry about the numbers, which we aren't.
No, we're really not.
Don't worry about the numbers. Don't worry about your view count. Don't worry about your subscribers.
Just produce content.
Just do it.
Good, legit content.
How many people do we tell on a daily basis? Yo, keep it up.
Yeah.
Keep it up, man. I just got into Twitter like that, and everybody I follow that has YouTube, man, I've told you this before. You liking, subscribing, clicking on somebody's stuff doesn't hurt you. It doesn't hurt you. It doesn't, it just, even if you, I would only say like and go support stuff that you agree with and you support.
You agree with.
But even if you didn't support it, how does that hurt you?
Like, basically, I used to go through, and I know there's plenty of people who agree with me. I'll be on Instagram and just scrolling. We
all do that.
And then it takes something to really catch my attention to tap twice. If these are my friends or people I claim to support or enjoy or I see them striving for their goals, why is it so hard for me to double tap? Even if I don't look at it.
Hey,
it's just seriously to show that support. Like, hey, keep going. You may not be something I want now, or you may not have... your song may not be that song that I want to play in my car, or that video you made or that picture you took.
Or even if you have a different view on something.
Yeah, like it's just a matter of like I call you my friend, and I'm not saying just because we're friends I owe you something, but there has to be some. It literally is tapping your finger.
Yeah, but even that, like just showing that is a way of showing your support.
True.
If social media is your way to live. Mm-hmm. And if social media is, you may be popular on social media.
Sure.
You wouldn't have added me. Like, I seen this girl say this one time. She had 10,000 followers, but she was only getting like 300 likes. So she was like, why do I got 10,000 followers?
Yeah.
I get 300 likes daily from the same people.
Yep.
Why don't I could just have these 333 people that's liking my picture.
True.
As my friends.
True.
Which is understandable, you know what I'm saying? But when you're looking at it like that, I doubt if she would delete those people.
No, she's not going to go through and kill off her source.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's all numbers.
But at the same time, if I'm your friend and we friends on Instagram and friends on Facebook, like sometimes people, if I rock with you, I don't even have to watch your content. I'll just click on it, like it, subscribe to it, and just. Keep it pushing. Go look to something
because, and this is the reason why. And I learned this from you. And this is the reason why I 1,000% agree with that. It took none of my time.
Exactly.
I didn't have to go to your concert. I didn't have to go buy a piece of your art.
Yeah.
I literally either tap my finger or click the mouse.
Yeah.
That's all I had to do. in order to help you further along and to help you grow,
motivate.
But once again, nobody owes you anything. So I can't get really mad when people don't do it.
Yeah.
But I just know that once you know better, you do better.
Exactly.
And I know me being in this field now, and me producing content and whatnot, how can I not go out and show support for people who are striving and grinding as hard as we are?
Exactly.
And going through the same struggles, if not worse.
Bro,
you know.
Listen, on Twitter, if you look at your Twitter account, I probably like everything that you post. Vice versa.
Yep.
And it's not only because I rock with you, like
True.
You're damn near my brother.
True.
But because you're grinding just the way like anybody else out here grinding.
Yeah.
Even somebody out here with millions of followers. You're grinding just as hard as them. So why not?
Exactly.
Why not? I'm not gonna look past, and I'll double tap any and everything I see on Instagram, or I'll retweet stuff.
It's really too easy not to do it.
Exactly.
And that's the problem. You'll go out, and it's so funny. You'll go out and retweet somebody's stuff that you don't even know, but you won't retweet somebody you actually do know, and you'll even like what they said.
Yeah,
but you won't retweet it. But it's a strange dynamic. But once again, nobody owes you anything.
I know. Well, I mean, you can use Beyonce as an example because Beyonce, she got a cult following.
Yeah,
and
the Beehive is no joke.
This actually is going to jump into our topic, but before we jump into it, everyone likes Beyonce stuff. Like, and well, I won't say everybody because Beyonce has like 4 million followers on Instagram or something crazy like that. But she only get like 100,000 likes. Now it's Beyonce. I'm not saying nothing. There's nothing wrong with 100,000 likes.
I wish I could get.
I wish. You see what I'm saying? So imagine if everybody who active followers on her Instagram account would like her picture.
True.
I have like 4 million likes a day on every picture that she posts. But speaking of Beyonce, yes, Eminem dropped a new track that you just put me up. Well, I seen it. I just didn't listen to it.
Walk on Water.
It was a good. I like the song.
You know what?
But this isn't the first time we heard content like that from Eminem. No,
and you know what? And actually, Joe Budden brought up a good point that he didn't expect anything different from Eminem because anytime he's getting ready to produce a project, he always puts out this not cult classic. He always puts out this radio hit, something that's going to get a lot of play and something that appeals to a large group of people. It's very palatable.
Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah, you're right.
It's usually very relatable. Not as of his last 8 years. Yeah. But in the beginning he would come out with crazy shit and get on the, and come about and, my name is whatnot.
Hey, I had to explain that to somebody. Why won't we get that type of music from Eminem?
You gotta grow.
I'm like, he growing.
He's an artist.
Like, and think about when he was making that music before, where he was at.
Yeah.
He wasn't big balling, rich superstar Eminem.
I mean, and he was going through it with his mom, lawsuits left and right. He was really going through it.
So now, when he's straight, we don't hear from him, he's good. Financially, I'm pretty sure. Emotionally, he's probably in a better place. This, that, and the third. He's doing great. Yeah. You should hear a different tone from him.
Yeah, you have to evolve because I don't know if I could handle Eminem of today's Eminem rapping like early 2000s Eminem. Yeah. I don't think I can handle it in the sense of I'm in a different place. I would hope he's in a different place. Yeah. You know what I mean? I mean, especially after you've had an albums called Relapse and you know
Recovery.
What I mean? Recovery. Like, I really hope you're in a different place. You had whole albums that chronicle that's, tell the story of your journey. Yeah. And so when I heard this, what was sad? My very first thought was there's going to be a whole wave of people who are out there claiming he's doing a Macklemore song, not realizing that Eminem came along and did this type of stuff way before Macklemore was even discussed. Yeah. But it's just a matter of that gap. Because there's people out there who don't even understand the hype behind Eminem. Yeah. And that's only because they truly didn't live it. And you can't be mad at them for that. Oh, yeah. That's just like people don't I mean, we can go on for days
about that. Yes,
about that type of stuff before I go down that rabbit hole. But
you was on the edge.
Yeah, I was on the edge. But that was my first thought. Is I could just hear the outcry, like, dang, why is he jocking Macklemore? I could hear it because it really does. You could swap and put Macklemore in that track, and it would be just as successful, and only because of the beat.
Okay,
and the way the chorus was delivered.
When you say that, it makes sense.
Yes,
because I was about to jump down your neck just now.
No, not the content, the beat.
Okay,
and the chorus.
Yeah.
I could hear Macklemore.
You're absolutely correct. When you say it like that, you make a lot of sense.
Okay, so get that clear. I'm not comparing Macklemore to Eminem.
The content with that song, like I said, we haven't. This isn't the first time we've seen it.
No.
Rap God was a faster pace, and it was displaying his talents, right?
True.
But then when you get a song, he did this right after he did. I want to say it was Relapse was the Trash album. Right, which it still has some hits on there.
Yeah,
but Recovery was the better one.
Yeah,
which one was the one? I think Eminem was it Eminem EP or Eminem?
You talking about the
Marshall Mathers 3?
No,
was that
the
one with
Mathers LP?
Yeah, was that the one with Rihanna?
Ooh,
I'm friends with the monster. That's
okay.
Was that
Recovery?
I don't know.
I sound like a terrible Eminem fan right now. Well, make sure in the comments to
let us know. Yeah, correct us but anyway. Right before that, I remember watching an interview where he talked about how he didn't like Relapse. And he was talking about he was at this place where he didn't like anyone. Where he talked about he didn't like Drake or Kanye because they were on top. And that ain't nothing new. That's nothing new when you talk about Eminem, because Eminem is an MC.
True.
Like Eminem could make a song every day if he wanted to.
True. And people would listen to it.
And people would, because he has a cult following.
Yep. And he's actually earned that.
I would say that.
He's produced enough content to where if he dropped the track every day, I'd give it a listen.
I would too. He deserves that right. It's only a select few like that.
Yeah. Where I'm gonna give it an honest listen.
Eminem jumped on somebody. How many people have Eminem killed on their own song?
Very true.
You see what I'm saying? Like Eminem is legit. Like he don't have to explain anything. He just does it. Now, with this song, I think it answers a lot of things that he probably was thinking about, especially since he dropped that freestyle. People dogged him for it. And I mean, I was thing because I was like, yo, it was trash. I didn't like it.
We talked about it and we said it. We were like, look, that's not his best work.
Exactly.
In any way, shape, or form. If I had to rank it, it was
the worst,
one of his worst ones.
But content-wise,
and then it was a matter. It was bigger than exactly what he said.
Yeah.
It was the fact that it was him saying it. And remember when he drew that line, he called out his own fans.
Well, okay.
Once again, we're going back into an older episode.
Yeah.
But the thing that I got out of this song,
but it does have relevant.
Because
it is relevant
because he talks about it. He brings it up.
Yeah,
and my point and what I got out of the song was, how do you beat your own shadow? How do you top you?
He's done it though. It's Eminem.
Yeah, I'm not saying that he can't do it, but how often do you have when you're the only guy to beat? And then Joe Budden made a good ass point. He was like, well, what the fuck? What about the rest of us rappers? What about us?
Okay.
When you're the pinnacle and you're sitting there crying and you're sitting there complaining about this is the pinnacle. What are we rapping for?
This solidifies Eminem though. Eminem could stop rapping today and still be considered a legend.
Dude, he could have stopped 6 years ago.
Yeah, but he would still be considered the best of the best. Arguably, people argue number one spot to him.
True,
right?
True.
All he needs is that conversation. Yo, I
want to say he's the number one selling artist.
Man, you got to think about it. I
want to say that's a fact, and if I'm wrong, correct me in the
You got to think about
comments.
it. Eminem lyrically is a monster.
Oh yeah,
lyrically, no one. And like I said, it's arguable. People can argue all day. Oh no, Eminem is, he's number one or he's number two. He's in that top three. He won.
And
so
commercial wise, there's no debate.
But
commercial artists, there's no debate.
Okay. But now think about that point you said about what do you do when you're the pinnacle. You got to ask somebody like that. He didn't just sit down. He didn't just say, "Oh yeah, he's not out here saying, "Oh, I'm about to just run a label now. I want to be a Jay-Z." he's still rapping.
Yep.
He still wants to rap.
Yep.
So they say, oh yeah, I don't want to see Kanye college dropout Kanye.
I do.
Kanye is not.
Go ahead,
the reason why I say that is because like he's not that same person.
Very true.
He's not the same person. Yeah. If you get something like just let me get off Kanye for a second.
Yeah.
Back to Eminem. If Eminem puts out fire content,
true,
his fans are gonna love it. So when he's sitting here trying to top himself, we should appreciate that.
Yeah.
We should want that. And it's not like we telling him to do it. We don't have to tell him to do it. He's doing it his own.
But this is the meat of it, and I believe you're coming from a perspective as a fan. I'm trying to jump into his head. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to, which I can't because I'm not him.
Exactly.
Yeah. But I'm basing it off of what I heard. Mm-hmm. I'm hearing what now. What do you... Okay, I mean, let's jump it over to the sports. You're 28 years old, and you've all of a sudden had over 9 years in the league, and you basically are done. What now?
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
It's that scary factor. And the thing that tripped me out, as soon as I heard the song, it actually made me think of... GQ did an interview with Andre 3000. Now, we all know Andre 3000 musically has been kind of gone.
Yeah.
I mean, they did a comeback tour in like 2014.
Yeah, but this is that legend status right here.
Okay.
Andre 3000 don't have to rap no more.
Eminem don't either.
Yeah.
But listen to this. Mm-hmm. Now, I'm paraphrasing, but Andre 3000 basically talked about the fact that he's actually hitting those strides that I'm talking about, where I don't know if I can. I never thought I was the best. Mm-hmm. I never thought I was as good as everybody claimed I was. I never, and he hit that hole. Like, where, what do I do? How do I top Hey Ya?
Can you guess why? I can probably guess why.
Well, I think it's just a matter of getting an overload of everything you thought you ever wanted, mm-hmm. and then realizing maybe I just want to be able to walk into a McDonald's and buy a cheeseburger.
Okay, so
you lose reality. What's real anymore?
Okay, well, I mean,
what's normal?
You can't say that. Well, I don't know how they live on a daily basis, but when you look at Andre 3000 and Eminem, they're not in the media like that.
No, not at all.
You see what I'm saying? Now, when I say that, you ask. Now we're talking about legends here, right?
True.
We're talking about people who can argue. No, he's number one. Andre 3000 had Verse of the Year on. I still love that song. What was that? What was that song? The marriage song?
Oh God! Why are you making me blank on that? Man! International Players Anthem.
Oh my God! That was Verse of the Year on that song, and legendary.
Yeah.
Now, what I guess what you can consider like a true hip hop head is you go ahead and ask Andre 3000 and Eminem, who inspired you, or who's your favorite rapper, or who's your favorite or people that you listened to back in the day. They'll tell you. And they'll tell you, oh, these are the best of the best.
Yeah.
They would put them underneath them. Because these are who they studied and who they listened to.
True.
So this is why I say, or this is why I believe it's like, yo, I'm always trying to, what do I do next? They're hip hop heads. They're going to always try to think of the next hottest bar, or always try to come up with the new hottest style.
3000, no, he said it.
I know. It ain't easy for everybody.
The only reason why Outkast hasn't came back together and did another album, because Big Boy is still shooting top albums.
Big Boy
and
still
top
dropping.
Tracks. Oh my God. Are you serious?
Big Boy's still relevant.
Killer Mike, all of them, they still dropping crucial ass music.
Yeah.
Necessary music that everybody should listen to. Big Boy is raw. Don't dare even debate and try to sleep on it.
See,
Big Boy CDs are complete projects. Raw.
Man, I love Big Boy. Look, think about what we're talking about now. Wu-Tang just dropped an album.
Yep.
I ain't even heard it yet.
I'm throwing up my pistol and my fist. Run the Jewels is the truth.
Jesus, man, I don't like, these people are legends.
Yeah.
But when I hear a legend still trying to be the best of the best, this is where that lyrical competition comes into play. Like, even if you're battling yourself, I mean, we hear people do it all the time, which I think Cassidy still had the best one ever. Cassidy the Problem versus Cassidy the Hustler. Mm-hmm. That was amazing. we seen T.I. do it. We
Yeah.
seen a plethora of other artists do it as well. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? So
T.I. versus Tip.
It's like, yo, they're in a battle with themselves.
Come see me if you want it. Come get it like the Red Cross, man.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, that was raw.
This is what we want from them. This is what we want from
Yeah.
them. I mean, we speak on this every day.
True.
So, and then we complain about the new school and all of that.
Which,
so,
I love the new school.
I love the new school too.
I love, but see,
I consider it filler music.
Yeah.
Because I listen to it and then another hot one the next day.
Yep.
You know.
I'm
off
bounce
that.
track to track.
My daughter loves Travis Scott.
Okay.
I don't know why. She loves Travis Scott and Bruno Mars.
Hey, I'm not going to argue with her. Travis Scott is raw.
We in the car and she's singing her little heart out to Travis Scott. I get those goosebumps every. I was like, Savannah, you singing? She looked back. She's smiling. And then 24 Karat Gold comes on.
That's my jam, bro.
Man, she in there bugging out, hitting them high notes.
Bro, that's my jam.
But
I lose my shit to that track.
But anybody we consider from the new school, I heard somebody say this, we live in the singles era. We're like, and then you know, I heard T-Pain say it first. T-Pain said, I ain't gotta drop no album.
Nope.
I can just keep doing singles.
Yep.
And keep getting paid off these singles, keep doing shows off these singles.
And keep doing shows, yeah.
I mean, it makes sense. This new school don't have to rap no more. They don't have to.
They don't call themselves rappers. They call themselves rock stars.
You see what I'm saying? That's cool by me.
Hey, man, I'm a fan of music. If you give me enough time, you can give me just about any album. And when I say any,
you're going to find something to listen to.
I like, whether it's a bass line.
Yeah.
Like, I love the Black Keys. You probably don't know who they are. A lot of their music is featured on 2K. But you probably heard their song a million times and you don't even realize it.
Man, I ain't tell you last time I bought the 2K.
Oh, we ain't going to go down that road. But I love music.
Exactly.
So,
I'm the same way.
I got a picture of freaking the Rat Pack.
Shit, you got MF Doom up here.
I got MF Doom, Rat Pack.
Yeah, like, I tell people about you, and I tell them that your thing is like underground, like this gritty boom bap music, which is cool. I get it, and I listen to it too.
Oh,
you know,
God.
And I think we kind of different with that because like
Griselda's working with MF Doom. I'm sorry. Go keep going.
Yeah, you threw me off.
My bad.
Why'd you do that?
I'm so sorry. You were talking about boom bap rap and MF Doom.
Yeah, but I mean they're amazing. Oh, that's where I was at. Well, I lost it again.
Oh, my bad. Well, okay, look.
Why'd you do that?
I'm so sorry because
I was on the road.
No, well, dude, you brought up the fact that MF Doom and I just Hitler Wears Hermes 3 is one of the dopest mixtapes I ever heard. And Set Your Phasers on Stun, King Ghidorah, MF Doom, all caps when you spell my man's name. It is real. I will don the mask. It is real. It is real.
Hey man, listen, that
Czar's a Monster Island. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna just end this topic by saying this. Like with music, you have to evolve with it. And music is going to always have an evolve.
Open ear, man.
Exactly. Even if you're all like me, I'm all about wordplay, but I can go and listen to a Lil Pump.
I love Lil Pump.
God bless Lil Pump. May
he live long and
boy. If you don't get me hype, that music get me hype.
Oh, dude,
that music that music has its spot.
Yeah, like I don't want to go to the club and hear Joe Budden rapping.
Yeah, I don't want to hear Pump It Up.
Yeah, not anymore. But back then,
Back then it was dope.
Oh yeah, of course.
Hey, but you know what? I'm gonna tell you one thing though. I'm gonna tell you one thing about Joe Budden. Joe Budden has always been a dope MC.
Hell yeah!
Right? Like, no,
what's the crew called? I forgot the crew.
Slaughterhouse.
Slaughterhouse. They've always been
Crooked Eye.
Oh my god!
I think. Okay, you know what? We're gonna save that for another day.
Okay.
The best MC out of Slaughterhouse. Oh my gosh,
okay.
I kind of
Hammer Dance.
I would say who I would say who. You know, we'll do that another day.
Yeah.
But what I was saying was,
and
hand clap. I was about to say the same thing too.
Debate over.
I was listening to Joel Ortiz before he was with Slaughterhouse. See, you threw me off again, man.
No, I didn't, because we were going to transition into talking about how epic Big Crit is.
Oh, Big Crit.
Okay.
Oh, your confetti ain't even heavy, nigga. Oh,
man.
boy.
Okay, first off, before you go and listen,
I want to say congratulations to Big Crit.
Man,
I'm glad he's happy. I'm glad he is producing music that gets me.
He's always been doing.
Yeah, he has.
But this commercial album is a beast.
Yeah, I'm glad to see him shining. Yeah. I'm glad to see him up there. I'm glad to see him doing interviews. I'm glad to see him.
Yep.
You know, it's easy to listen to his past music, but when he's making music now and making music with every line is a quotable, oh man. And then I love the fact that he's from the South.
Yep. That's what makes it even better.
Man, he's from the South, ripping and rolling, and it is not the same old. You know what I'm saying?
And his music would fit good as hell in a big old whip and a big old caddy and an old gritty system.
I'm telling you,
like his whole get down from. First off, I love complete projects.
Me too.
When you have a complete project that you get what you're asking for, you get what you hear from beginning to end.
Okay.
Now I'm not saying you can't have no change, but I don't need 3 love songs, then trapping out the bando, then
you don't need
then murder spree, and then a love song.
What would you call that? That's like the criteria.
I don't need a mixtape.
Yeah.
Give me a complete story, a complete project. Give me a masterpiece. And he did that.
Yeah.
He gave you everything and he didn't veer away from it, and he gave you Big Crit in its core and at its best.
Yeah.
It was raw.
I think.
How do you have 22 tracks?
22 tracks.
And I like 12 of them. 12 of them are my favorite.
Yeah, that's
not like I like. I'm talking like I can
like your favorite.
Put that in my phone and put on repeat, and they're your favorite. Okay.
Yeah, like these are songs that like you don't want to skip. You always fast forward to. But it's you rarely get albums like that. You know,
especially
like
2-disc albums.
2-disc albums where it's like they're just all hits, but even the ones that aren't crazy,
they're still
dope.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like
it's just the one before it was 1,000 times better, and that's a hell of a problem to have.
The worst problem I have when I hear a dope song, I don't leave it until I don't leave it the song until I know the song,
bro.
Like for example, Dave East dropped his album Paranoia, right?
Okay.
Or The Untold Story, something like that. And he got a song on there called My Dirty Little Secret.
Okay.
And it's amazing. Okay. I don't know why, because the song kind of goes everywhere, but I just find the song dope as hell.
Okay.
And that's at the end of the album.
I got
So I heard that song, downloaded the album, and didn't want to hear nothing else. I just wanted to hear that song. And then when I finally started playing the album, I get to a song called The Heated. It's just like Tony's Story from Meek Mill. It's just like what was the Joel Santana, The Story.
Oh yeah, where he had to get his sister.
Yeah. Yo, it's crazy. I'm like, oh, this song dope too. So I don't leave.
My sister before I kill you.
No. I don't even listen. I don't listen to nothing else until I know the songs. So yeah, with Big Crit's album, Big Crit, like I couldn't wait to get to the next one. You see what I'm saying? And I had to listen to it multiple times because of that. Like I'm listening to it. Ooh, I like it. What's next? Ooh, I like it. What's next? Ooh, I like it. But it was hard for me to get off of Confetti. It was hard for me to skip that song.
Hand claps and a Ric Flair. Woo! Like it just,
it was hard for me to leave that track because that track was so dope.
And then what is it? The second track on the album.
The second song on the album.
I probably listened to it like 5 times before.
Confetti ain't even heavy, nigga.
Man,
boy, when he said that, it hit me a little bit. Like damn.
Man,
hey, I heard that. I heard that album and got motivated. Like,
I can't even have a ticker tape parade. My ticker tape ain't heavy enough.
Damn, Confetti ain't heavy.
Man, I was like, damn, Crit, why you got to do it? But real quick, folks, listen to this album, but also go listen to his older stuff. Go listen to Mount Olympus.
You know
go
what?
Listen to his response to Kendrick. Like all it is, which is Mount Olympus.
Listen,
his response.
I just had this conversation, right? And it's about paying homage.
True.
Right, and the argument that I heard was, well, these kids nowadays, they don't have time to go back and listen to other people's music, and I'm like, obviously the example we used was Yachty and the whole Biggie and Drake thing. So I said, okay, first of all, Google ain't nothing but a word and then you ain't. All you got to do is say what you looking for.
Yeah, you ain't even got to type no more.
And Google will give you a little 30-second paragraph that sums up this person's life. Right? I'm not saying you got to call him the best rapper alive. All I'm saying is you got to look at where this is coming from, where hip hop came from. People jump into the game and they think this is what it's about. But some people jump into the game with the style that they think is theirs and it ain't yours.
Yeah. But
you can't call it yours.
But let me tell you this, and I'm going to hit you over the head with this one. I'm going to hit you with one I know for a fact. You know Aerosmith songs.
I only like, I don't want to close my eyes. I love that song.
You know who Kiss is.
Yeah.
You know who Guns N' Roses is.
Yeah.
But there's people out there where let's jump it over to us. I can't use NWA. That's not going back far enough.
You can use Run DMC.
There's people out there who haven't listened to Run DMC.
No, I understand that.
The point I'm trying to make is, and I'm blanking over here. I'm sorry, folks.
Yeah.
I'm
sorry.
The point I'm trying to make is that we as most hip hop fans, most rappers, most rap fans, we don't respect our history the way that other music genres do. We really don't. It's always the decade of now.
Yeah.
Whatever the decade is. Like, you can bring up Nelly. People will know who he is.
Know who Nelly is, yeah.
You go a little further than that, and they might have a hard time.
Yeah.
There's a large portion of people who in the new generation who probably haven't even listened to Lauryn Hill as a rapper. Not Lauryn Hill, not Miseducation, which she did rap on there, but she had plenty of music as a crucial rapper
crazy
before that. But that's my point, is not we, but as in the hip hop culture, we have a bad habit of forgetting not knowing our history.
See, that's bad.
But the trip is, I could probably hit you with some Black Sabbath, some Kiss. I could hit you with Queen. Damn near all the Queen songs.
Yeah.
But yet, I would have a hard time hitting Rapper's Delight.
But see...
No, but that's a problem.
With people not knowing?
No, I'm using me as an example. I could do Bohemian Rhapsody to a damn T.
Okay.
But I would have a hard time doing Rapper's Delight. Not saying I don't know rappers, I don't know of the song.
Yeah.
But it's just more so of I'm trying to tie it back to the fact that we don't respect hip hop's history.
Yeah, see, that's my concern and problem.
There you go.
I'm not saying go out and listen to every Run DMC album, every Run DMC song.
Or the Fab
Just
Boys.
know what they were.
Yeah.
Just know where they came from. Mm-hmm. You know, I mean, when you sitting up here and you talking about hip hop, you gotta go that far.
Yeah.
You gotta, somebody like me, that wants to know more about it because I love hip hop. But then you get this fast. I guess I'm not even a part of that generation. This fast generation who's in it, right? And then, but their favorite rapper or artist now is a Drake. Mm-hmm. Which is cool. I don't knock that.
Drake's what, damn near 10 years in?
Yeah.
If not more?
Yeah, Drake is cool. I love Drake. I love Drake's music. I'm not saying I don't like his music. What I'm saying is when somebody asks you, we were specifically using the Lil Yachty incident.
Okay.
Somebody asks you about a Biggie and you respond the way you respond, you got to understand why people are upset.
Yeah, because
and we're not upset at the fact that you like Drake over Biggie. There's people like that. It's the fact that you don't know where this is all coming from. This is hip hop. That's the core of hip hop. Biggie Smalls is in probably everyone's top 10, and he only had 2 albums.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
And a beat tape. No,
you see what I'm saying? So you got to understand where music comes from. Like when you don't put the work in to know it, to do the research behind it, and the research ain't got to be extensive. No. I ain't saying going back to go to the streets of Brooklyn where it started from. Go back and meet I'm not saying none of that. All I'm saying is pay your homage. Pay homage. Then you're gonna get mess ups like Rich Homie Quan.
Oh, that was bad. I don't know why he even agreed to that.
See what I'm saying? Like, come on.
Like, why would you do that to yourself? I would have said no.
I would have said no.
I want to say it was either Complex or this college doing a bit. Biggie's rhyme scheme was innovative in a way where he splits bars.
Yeah.
So he'll be halfway through his bar and it'll be a new bar and he'll finish it in between on the next one, but then the rhyme scheme will still work.
Yeah.
And it's not just like better example, more recent example. I forgot what Kendrick song it is, but I want to say it's Rigor Mortis.
Yeah.
You literally can't keep up with it unless you start from the beginning and run with it. If you try to jump in your pitch, it won't match up because of the way the song, his bar scheme and his space.
Okay.
Like you can't.
I'm out of orbit.
Yeah, you can't do it. So I want to say it was Rigor Mortis that I'm thinking of.
You know what? Drake and Lil Wayne had a song like that too. All my exes live in Texas like I'm George Strait. I forget the name of that. Hell yeah, fucking right.
Oh yeah. It was called Hell Yeah, fucking right.
Yeah, that song kind of did that too. But only Drake's part. Lil Wayne's, of course, he keeps his core way he raps. But Lil Wayne,
I'm so sorry. I'll never forget when I first heard "Money on My Mind."
Hand clap.
Hey. When I first heard "Money on My Mind,"
that's the best Lil Wayne album ever, dog.
My everything.
Best rapper alive off the album is the best Lil Wayne song ever. And with that song, I think it put him in an area of it put him at that legendary status because I always go back and compare everything to that. So, man, you got to do your research, man. There's legends out here that y'all don't even know about.
I mean, Boogie Down Production, Heather B, KRS-One. Like, there's people out there.
Even Queen Latifah has some fire, dog.
Oh, my God. Wrath of My Madness? Oh, my God. Are you serious?
Oh, my God.
Queen Latifah was a monster.
Queen Latifah was active.
But there's a whole, LL Cool J.
Even LL Cool J was
it's funny. There's a whole group of people out there who only know LL Cool J as a TV star.
He's a movie star,
movie star, TV star. But first off, he went from hardcore, and yes, he was hardcore rap to R&B artist to remember that country couple of we'll stop there. But
don't tarnish my man name.
But there's so much out there, and we need to respect our music. We need to respect hip hop's history and culture the same way.
Do we have a hip hop Hall of Fame?
Yeah,
we do.
I couldn't name anybody in it.
Well,
I could assume
Tupac's in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Yeah, as he should be.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but I don't know if he in a hip hop Hall of Fame.
But I'm not going to go down the ethnic history of rock and roll.
I don't think
blues.
I don't think it has nothing to do with ethnic. I won't say it's anything ethnic with that. I think it's more of because we talk of in hip hop. There is no color to hip hop. You know, we just talked about Eminem being number one, right? So I don't expect to see when I don't say there's no color in hip hop,
I got you.
I don't mean it like, it ain't. You don't know where it started from.
I got you.
You know, like black people don't rule it like we do. Like there's pretty much every art. It's probably like 1%.
Doom.
You see what I'm saying?
But I got you.
But with I'm not trippy when I hear Post Malone or Machine Gun Kelly.
You know what? I actually had a hard time with Post Malone.
Post Malone was different because I had to. With him,
it was hard for me to digest.
I didn't like his response because it was almost like that culture vulture status thing.
Yeah, it was borderline vulture.
Yeah, when the whole what's the freshman, the XXL freshman 10 class?
Yeah.
That I didn't really like that too much. But
his music is good.
Yeah, I sing it in the car.
Look, how do you argue with good? I like to bounce.
Yeah,
I like bounce. So if it make me bounce, if it make me groove, if it make me want to blast it in my car,
if it make you want to blast it with your windows down, it's good.
It's a dope song, and it's hard to argue with it. I just think that we need to pay more attention to what we're doing. Yeah, you have to, and then you got to dig deep, and it's okay. And the history's amazing.
It is.
The history's amazing.
You may go back and find some shit that you like.
Oh my gosh, man. It's not even. It's no joke. Just take the time. It's all there for you, and the internet is a wonderful, wonderful, scary place.
It's a great tool.
Now, changing topics, jumping onto a completely new everything. So, video gaming. Now, demos. You remember demos? You remember getting PlayStation Magazine? You get that disc, and it would have like Tekken 2 on there.
And you would be not the bear. You'd be Jack.
Yeah, and you would get like one character, and you get to play that match over and over
again.
Or it would have like that video on there of the same game over and over and over.
Those were amazing. Those were dope. But I think we've ruined it.
Yeah,
I know we're getting ready into that topic. You were introducing us. My bad. Go ahead.
No, it's fine because that's perfect because it evolved into this monster where people feel the need. Like it seems like gaming companies feel the need to give you as close to as possible a finished product as a sample, and then they make. And it can make or break situations, and it kind of takes the magic out of everything.
You're good. You're right. You're absolutely correct.
And I'm going to jump to, I'll stay recent, Destiny 2.
Yeah.
I went to E3. I was there, and I didn't get to play Destiny 2, but I got to watch people play Destiny 2. And I remember I talked to you, and you were like, oh, how was it? And I was like, it was Destiny. Because once again, all I saw was the shooting, the maps. I didn't get to see any of the technical aspects, which now I would completely disagree. It's not Destiny. It's its own form of Destiny, which is now Destiny 2.
Okay.
But I'm not diving down that rabbit hole. But my point was,
yeah, you clutched on that one.
Yeah, because that's a deep rabbit hole. They ruined a lot of games, and then it comes to question: did you rush this content?
Okay.
Just to make sure you had a demo.
I see everything you just said right now was everything I agreed with. And that's why when we decided to talk about this topic, I was well prepared. I asked a couple people who played the beta for Call of Duty.
Okay.
And they said the beta is the game.
Okay.
You know, we got the game in the beta.
Yeah.
Like, none of this is new to me.
The download was almost the same time.
Yeah. You see what I'm saying? All they did was they fine-tuned some guns. They made some stuff better. They nerfed some stuff. They buffed some stuff. And, you know, the one thing about Call of Duty, this is why Call of Duty will succeed every year, is because they have that professional side to it, right? They get the advertisement from that. And Call of Duty is special in all of our eyes because it's Call of Duty. First person shooters, we always think of Call of Duty first because Call of Duty is that. Like when you want to run around like a chicken with his head cut off, you play some Call of Duty. If you really want to get technical and militant with it, you play Battlefield. You see what I'm saying? But Call of Duty is one-man army type, 60 kills and 60-0, 34-0, V2 rocket. That's Call of Duty. That's that mayhem, right? So when I heard people play Call of Duty World War II and the beta was the game, I was a little disappointed. Now, I personally stopped playing beta.
Yeah, I
stopped playing betas and I stopped
unless
playing
you guys want to throw
demos.
us something to review, but
that's different.
Yeah,
that's different
for work.
Now, the reason why I say that when for example, Destiny 2 when the beta came out, I didn't play it.
Same here.
Call of Duty, I didn't play the beta because
here.
I'm intrigued for these games. I want these games, right? But when I get the game in the beta, why play the game?
You know what?
Especially if I don't like it.
Ooh,
you lost a purchase per somebody not buying your game.
Well, that's when they changed the whole get up where you had to pre-order the game.
Oh, to get the beta,
the beta. That's when they added that because now, no matter how you see it, they sold a game. They sold a copy. Yeah. Your number now counts to their positive. They're in the red.
Not even if I buy it.
Well, I mean, but you had to pre-order it, so they see their numbers as somebody bought one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I'm quick to say, pull my $5 and put it on this, please. I'm quick to do that.
But they already generated their numbers already at that point by the time the game comes out.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Well, we had this many pre-orders.
Yeah.
Now, how many did you actually sell?
Yeah, I didn't know that. I didn't really think about it like that.
Yeah, this is why the whole pre-order culture is dangerous. Mm-hmm. It's really, really dangerous. And then, first off, let's be honest. The stuff that they give you is nothing like it used to be.
No.
I remember I would go to GameStop and they would have a drawer full of toys, collectibles, t-shirts, hats, and
posters. The posters was amazing.
All type of craziness.
The posters got smaller.
Yeah, everything just got
smaller
cheaper.
And cheaper.
And now You're giving it to us in the form of content, which, let's be real, it probably cost you nothing to make.
The sad part about it is this content that they give you, you don't end up, it's not in-game shit.
Yeah.
Like Destiny. You pre-ordered Destiny 2, and they gave you gear that's green.
Yep.
I ain't gonna use this stuff after I hit level 20.
Yep.
So what did half the time you outgrow that shit once you get into the game.
Once you start the game, yeah.
So when I did that, I was like, oh, I am so pissed off. The one thing I like about pre-orders, especially if it's like, for example, Destiny. I know for a fact I'm about to buy all of these DLCs because I'm a fan of Destiny. I want the DLCs. So I'll buy the season pass for that because I know I'm going to get it. I'm going to stop doing that for every other game. If I know I'm not going to buy it, I'm not doing it. Okay,
now let me jump on you and give you that reason why you should avoid doing that at all costs. And I say this all the time. Us as consumers, we need to take hold of our money and really control how we vote with it. Mm-hmm. Because when you spend money, do not kid yourself. By you buying whatever product you're buying, regardless of what it is, you're voting for that product.
Yeah.
You're saying, I like this product, or it's caught my attention enough to where it's worth me trying it.
Exactly.
So you're casting your vote. Now, however much your vote is worth, it's a different story.
Yeah.
But that's what you do. So when you go out and you drop $5 to $60 on a game that you have not played or you have not seen a review for, mm-hmm. you're telling them, we trust you.
Yeah.
Now, normally, that would be okay.
Mm-hmm.
Because games used to do that. They used to produce. Yeah, there were some flops. Let me not act like back in the day was just the golden age.
Yeah.
No, I'm going to be honest. I've seen some flops, but I've seen more flops of recent.
Yeah.
And it's because you don't have to. All I got to do is sell you a good trailer.
Pretty much.
And give you one or two good reviews.
Some dope cinematics.
Yeah.
Throw some dope dialogue in there.
Oh my God. Dude, look what happened to Watch Dogs.
Yeah, Watch Dogs was trash. I know.
But bro, they sold that like it was going to be the game of the century.
That game was ass.
I brought
that shit
garbage.
Back. I bought the first one and brought that shit the fuck back.
It was a cheap Grand Theft Auto.
And then I had to sell because they had the pre-order for the DLC. I had to find somebody to buy that.
I'm shocked you actually went to the time to
Craigslist, man. Craigslist where we used to live at.
Yeah.
Man, yo, I got this season pass Watch Dogs, and this is when the first week the game came out. I got to a level, and I was like, man, this game is booty. I took it out.
He said booty.
I took it out, put it back in the case, and sold it, and then went to GameStop, sold it, didn't give my full money back, and then found somebody to buy the season pass for me online. But that's what I'm saying. These games, all right, so let me use Destiny again. With Destiny, the reason why I give Destiny so much props is because they have their developer support behind you. You can talk to a Destiny developer. They are going to put an update out every week.
True.
They're going to fix problems that need to be fixed, and they're going to adjust things that they need to go. They've already announced that. They did that the whole Destiny 1 career. They nerfed some shit. They buffed some shit. They changed the meta every 3 months. The meta was changed. Mm-hmm. First it was auto rifles, then that died. Then it was hand cannons, then that died. Then it was pulse rifles, then that died. Then it was scout rifles. They're there. They're making changes. They may not hit it. They may never hit it. But they're always making changes to it. Now, when you get into games like Battlefield 1 and stuff like that, the updates are kind of slow on them games. True. Like, they're not active like Destiny is. So this is why I say, when I vote with my money, like, if I'm a vote with something like Destiny in that regards. Because they may hit it one day.
Yeah.
And we may get the best thing possible. But regardless of the fact, you still gonna play it. And I still play Destiny.
Now let me go on the other end. I'm going to combat that.
Mm-hmm.
I think they really dropped the ball. And let me tell you why. It took me 5 minutes to find a PvP match.
When?
As of recent.
Why?
Exactly.
Nobody's playing.
Uh-huh. Now, how is it that you have an open world, quote unquote, shooter RPG with this great lore, great story, supposedly all these weapons, but yet you've had a major fall off on your player base. This is supposed to be a living, breathing world.
I can tell you why.
Well, no. Let me finish. Yeah. I'm being facetious. I'm being an ass. Like, I love that word. Thank you, Joe Madison. I love facetious, but I'm probably using it wrong. But whatever. But no,
it sounds good.
It sounds right. Well, Stephen A. Smith status. I indubitably. I'm slamming my finger on the counter and everything, folks. I can't get my hairline to peel back that fast.
Hell no.
But beside the point. Battlefield, and I'm jumping on what you said. Maybe you don't need that many updates because you did it right out the gate. I don't hear that many complaints to the level that you do.
But you never do with Battlefield.
Why is that?
Because they got it.
There you go.
They got it. But I'll tell you this though. How long do you play Battlefield?
Only thing that stopped me from Battlefield was I picked up a gaming laptop.
But if you want to talk about numbers and stuff like that, Battlefield people fall off way sooner than Call of Duty people fall off, and Call of Duty's every year. You see what I'm saying? Just like in music, we talk about longevity. Battlefield 1 is an amazing game. Some people can call it a classic, but not all classic have longevity in them. Where you're sitting here, you think all you want to think about is Battlefield. The problem with that is because there's other games, bigger names out there, bigger than EA, that are backing it. And second of all, as of now, there's a new game every week. So with there being a new game every week, there's something to try. There's something new to try every week. So with, like I said, and then in Battlefield, I don't know how I want to end that point. All I want to say is that I know when I picked up Battlefield, I loved it.
Yeah,
I always loved it.
But some reason you're not.
Some reason I'm not playing it. Some reason it's sitting right there.
I got you.
You see what I'm saying?
I'm in the same boat.
And then Call of Duty, I pick up Call of Duty now. Well, as of now, all I want to do is play it.
Yeah.
Over Destiny. And I just told you I love Destiny.
Yeah.
I want to play Call of Duty right now. I want to go home and play.
But you know what's so depressing is and I feel I'm gonna go ahead and speak for you on this one, like you're not here. The reason you're not playing Destiny is because there's nothing to play for.
Oh, yeah, okay, that's true. That's true. I didn't even think to say that.
That's the point. That's the point I really want to get across.
Yeah.
That there's nothing to play for, and speaking of something new being every week, transitioning, it's a trip. This road we're going down, this path we've been talking about taking, and we're finally taking it. And we're trying and we're hitting it full stride. I know I'm busting my ass, and I know you're busting your ass. This whole life of streaming and creating content.
It's dope, ain't it?
It's ridiculous.
It's amazing.
I love it. I love the community. I haven't had a passion, this type of passion for something in a long, long, long time.
Really?
Now, it trips me out that I find myself playing games not just to enjoy them, but because I need to get my work in.
Yeah.
Because I need to get my grind
That's
in.
crazy, ain't it?
I have to get some content out.
That's crazy.
Like, oh man, I need to stream today. Like it's a different vibe. It's not work, but I'm working at it.
Yeah.
It's a passion.
That's crazy.
I don't dread it. I look forward to it, and I look forward to giving the people.
I'm excited
you guys,
to do it.
Yeah, I'm trying to give you the best I got. And
I had a tweet the other week that said, I think it was last week, where I said, got up, check, brushed my teeth.
Yeah,
check,
I seen it.
Kiss my daughter, check, Call of Duty, check.
Yeah.
The reason why I say that is because, like, when I get on and I stream, it's something new. Mm-hmm. Like, I enjoy getting up and doing that. And it's a lot of streamers out there. There's a lot of people you can go and watch. Mm-hmm. And the crazy part about it is I'll be playing, I'll be streaming, and I'll be watching all at the same time because it's just cool to do it. It's just cool to have that setup and to be able to do that. So I'm okay with that.
Yeah,
I'm okay with doing that because I enjoy it. I like doing it. So and then even going down the path of just strictly streaming, like I'm gonna stream tonight.
Me too.
Me getting on and streaming and playing, and people get to see, and some people may jump in. I may get 2 viewers.
Yeah.
for that night. But that's not what I'm looking at.
No.
I'm not even following the number.
Nope.
You know, this back to our full circle from when we started the conversation with Gary V. said that. Don't do it for the numbers because you're going to kill yourself. Content. And I'm not looking to grow fast. I'm not looking to grow overnight. I'm looking to play. Like,
and this is. I'm sorry to cut you off.
Yeah,
but this is. I truly enjoy this. Mm-hmm. Like it is. I know we've talked about it before.
Yeah,
and I know we've talked about this, but I'm gonna reiterate. I really hope everybody listening and just everybody out there gets to experience something and gets to work on something that they truly have a passion for, because it feels different than clocking in. It feels different than getting a paycheck. It's a beautiful feeling working on something that's for you, and you put your all into it. It's really, really trippy.
Yeah,
like it's a I don't know how to explain it.
Man, you gotta do it. Like, I know that's something that when we started doing this podcast, we have a plethora of people telling us, just do it.
Yep.
Just go do it. Shout out to J Music.
Yeah, man.
Just do it,
big
man.
Big inspiration.
And it wasn't Nike that said that to us. He said that, y'all just got to do it.
Just got to do it.
All you need is 2 mics, a laptop, and y'all can go. And it was cool. Like, we sat down, we talked about it. We were like, we're just going to do it. And we
Unusual Suspects is a dope podcast as well.
It's amazing.
Check them out.
Like I said, shout out to J Music. That I just talked to him recently, and he said, man, keep it up.
Yeah.
Keep it up.
And those little blurts, that little support, the likes, the views, the subscription, it really it makes me want to do better.
Exactly.
It really does. Like
we have, and just so everyone knows, we have talked about upping our production. And that will be coming soon. I mean, we both work 40 hours a week.
Yeah. Yes,
so,
we do.
Upon our 40 hours a week, we have another 2 hours to plan.
Yep.
And probably another 2 hours to put. So that's 44 hours, especially if we don't do any overtime.
Yeah.
So that's the minimum right there.
Minimum.
But, I'm not trying to.
No. I know. No, but honestly,
ahead.
What we're trying to do is tell you guys that if you got something you want to do,
just do it.
Just do it. If you bake, if you brew beer, if you breed dogs, if you whatever you do, don't be afraid to take it to the next level and really make it and dive in and let that be your passion project. Let that be your what really is important to you. Because I know,
sum it up in a hashtag.
Yeah,
hashtag support small streamers.
Hashtag support small streamers. And it's the community is amazing.
I love Twitch.
Man, I'm finally got my camera up and I've been using it. It's kind of weird seeing your face in a little box while you're playing a video game. It's super trippy, but it's something there, and I love it.
I love it too. But now that we're, we talked about that, what would you say would be the time to get a new PC?
Okay.
Or to even get into, just get a PC for streaming, but a PC for gaming.
Okay. Because, I'm happy you brought up that point. Okay, guys, you got PlayStation Pro, you got the Xbox One X, codename Scorpio. You have all these quote unquote mega consoles, but okay, I'm gonna jump on Xbox because that's more so what I know.
Yeah,
you need a 4K TV.
You need one
to run at 4K.
Oh, okay.
That's the
if you want to get the 4K.
If you want to get the full experience of your Xbox One X,
okay,
you need a 4K TV. So you're getting ready to buy a 4K TV. You're getting ready to spend a minimum of $500, and okay, thank God that they offer free updates on all the games that are already out. They're gonna add the upscale them. But my question is, why? At what point do you stop playing? Okay, consoles are starting to come out like cell phones. That's how it looks. That's the route it looks like they're going. Yeah. So I've always been into console gaming for the simplicity and the equality, knowing that if I'm on Xbox Live up until the last couple months. If I'm on Xbox Live, for the most part, everybody I'm playing against is running the same processing speed.
Yeah.
It's not a competition of money. It's a competition of skill.
Yeah.
For the most part. Of course, you can add in HDMI cords, TVs,
internet,
internet speed. We can do that, but I'm talking about core-based systems. But now, when I turn on my Xbox One, which I got the OG,
the first,
the day one,
yeah.
When I turn that on, I'm competing against Xbox One S's. I'm competing against Xbox One X's. Mm-hmm. So now
I want to know, how does that affect though?
I feel like it has to come into play. Because I know when I run a 60 hertz TV versus 144, I know there's an immediate difference.
You feel the
difference. There's
an
immediate difference.
Yeah.
So to tell me that there's no difference with me playing online with somebody with 2 tiers higher than me on a system with processing speed and what was the word they kept using? Gigaflops. There's a word they kept using to describe it. The speed flops or something. So to tell me that doesn't really have much to do with it, don't worry about it, is bullcrap. And now, jumping back to what we initially brought up, when do I just start investing my money into a powerful PC? When do I just start getting heavy into that community?
I'm intrigued by that statement about the Xbox.
Yeah,
because I want to know what advantage, for example, if you guys are both playing Destiny, the Xbox One X.
Is it going to render faster?
How does that?
Is it going to process faster? Are you going to see me before I can
see
you?
Well, because the games are capped. The game itself is capped at whatever frame rate.
Some games are. Well, that's why there's some that have the upscaling.
In PC gaming,
there's none.
Your frame rate, you can run games at whatever frame rate your computer can process.
If you want to see something crazy, go look at The Witcher 3 on max, running at max R Crisis, or just about any game running at max, and you'll trip out. And that's what the ability is there.
But that's because of the PC.
Yeah, that's right? Because it's PC and it's open, and you can go and you can have your PC clocking at so many whatever frames per second.
Yeah,
there's not a minimum. Now, yes, some games do have caps, but can you imagine? Well, what are people running on Destiny 2 PC? I want to say it's uncapped.
60 frames.
Oh, they capped it at 60 on
60
PC?
frames, yeah.
Okay.
Because on system, it's not. It's still 30 frames,
now,
which is trash.
Well, yes. Now,
because that's what Battlefield is, 30 frames.
We're not even going to go down that road.
That's another reason why I like Call of Duty is so cool, because it is 60 frames. The movement is sharper when you move.
That's because that's all you're doing is... Yeah, whatever. We're not going to go down. We're not going to have that argument.
We're on
today.
the edge, dog.
We're not going to have that argument today. But this is something that we've really been talking about, and if you guys have any ideas for like different PC builds and whatnot, but I know if I take $2,000, because let's say I want to get me a 50-inch 4K TV. Let's say I want to get me an Xbox One X, and if I'm going that deep, I'm damn well getting an Xbox Elite control.
You might as well. You might as well get the Scuff.
A Scuff or an Elite. I'm getting that.
Oh, I'm buying a Scuff.
So then I'm going to buy... I might even already have the games, because at this point I don't think there's any brand new game that's came out that's specific for the One X. And I don't think they're going to release any like that. I want to say they announced...
Didn't they make a bunch of games backwards compatible?
Yeah. Yes, they did.
I thought that was very disturbing.
Well...
I ain't trying to play the One X.
Let's go into that some other day, because I got a lot to say about that. About backwards compatibility. It's killing me. And remakes. But, oh
yeah, I remember we did touch on
that. We did touch on it. But I want to... Why wouldn't I just take 2,000 and jump and drop it into a rig and a monitor and really get to some heavy power? When I'm over here buying low-end rates for high-end price.
I guess.
Because in comparison,
all right,
you're barely competing.
Everybody plays, well, nowadays, most games are played multiplayer. Right?
Very true. That's the world we live in.
What friends do you... I don't have one friend that get PC games.
You probably have a lot more than you realize, to be honest with you. Nah, don't be fooled.
What makes you say that?
Just because we got similar friends on our Facebook pages, and I can promise you they PC game.
Really?
Yeah, hell yeah, they do. I can... First off, let's take it further back, respecting our history. How many people's first shooters was on PC.
Yeah, but those were PCs. Nobody's even. We don't care about the stats and the PC build.
No, I know.
On my mom. I know what you're about to say. When we used to play Counter-Strike.
Yeah, Counter-Strike. I was always on Counter-Strike.
What other games?
Battlefield 1942.
That was on there, yeah,
look,
you're right.
We used to play Quake. Like, we ran shooters left and right.
Diablo.
We ran these type of games left and right.
You're
PC.
right.
So, to say, now, there's a lot of people who still play. They may not tell you, but they still run it.
I'm going to tweet that out.
Yeah. No, you'd really be shocked. But I just want to know, this is, okay, my point, and I feel like I'm rambling, and I'm sorry, folks. If I'm going to sit here and spend money on something that's topped off, and I can't advance, I'm about to drop $500 when I can get a $500 rig that I can add more to later on down the line, and it'll already surpass what the Xbox One X is doing.
Yeah, I think you're right.
But the
only reason why I say that is because, I mean, the way of the world, we're just progressing.
Yeah.
Right? Console gaming is, like you said, it's simple.
Why would you? It used to be. It used to be.
It is still, because you gotta think about it. As if I'm a mom and a dad out there isn't gonna buy their kid computer parts to put a computer together. Why?
Unless they want them to be super successful in life.
I get you. I get you.
Yeah.
But
simplicity
why would I do that when I could just
here's a box.
Just plug it in and you got it.
And you got it.
You know what I'm saying? That's
that. And that's why console will never go away. But when you start, why are console gaming trying to compete with PC? That's what it feels like. And I don't like it, because when you start talking about, and even with meshing of worlds, when you got Xbox doing crossplay with PC, you're dipping into some. I don't want to crossplay with PC players on my weak ass Xbox.
I don't think I want to do that.
I do not want to be in the server with you and your powerful ass.
Crazy
PC.
thing you should do is watch somebody play on PC. Watch somebody play Destiny.
It looks like they're playing Quake, bro.
Yeah, but watch them play with the controller.
Oh,
you know how slow and stupid you look with the controller rather than with a mouse and keyboard?
Mouse and keyboard? Yeah.
Oh my god, mouse and keyboards look crazy.
Yep.
They're spinning around. It looks
like Quake. They look like they're playing Quake. And for those who don't know, Quake is such a fast-paced game. It looks like your head's about to explode. Yeah. And
OG.
Man, you look like you got to drink 3 Monsters before you can keep up with watching it. So imagine taking a game that feels slow on controller and while you're playing on console, and then you're going and running against somebody at 60 frames per second with a 4K ultra wobble blah,
super thin widescreen
curved screen sitting here milking you from the other end of the map with a pistol because they can see you. I
see your elbow.
Man, pow!
You used to watch Counter-Strike kills, like how they be getting kills in Counter-Strikes.
Bro, is that an Achilles heel?
They shoot them. I see the body drop before I see the thing pop up in the kill feed.
Dude, that's what I'm telling you. But you know what? Do you know what, folks? I'm gonna wrap it up before I keep going down.
Yeah, we're about to blow a vein bust.
Man, because look,
I'm just gonna say that I think PC gaming is in its own tier.
Oh, hell
I think you're gonna find a lot of people transitioning into PC gaming.
Yeah,
because PC gaming is becoming the next step. People want to take it to the next step. Yeah. That's why, I mean, and console gaming, like you said, won't go anywhere because they're gonna always have what
that
they
simplicity.
Have.
Yeah, as long as they keep it that way.
And then I think esports in general,
that's really
is going to
push.
keep it as well.
Oh yeah,
because these systems are specifically, well, I know PlayStation 4 is specifically being built and specifically being updated and fixed to run these esports games. I mean, Call of Duty most notable.
Yeah.
And the one example I give you is Call of Duty or PlayStation, your controller never leaves Bluetooth. Mm-hmm. Even when you plug it in. All you're plugging in and doing is charging it. Well, I know I want to say it was an update that kind of fixed that, where it took it off of the Bluetooth and it just had it as
because you lose that lag. That
latency.
0.02 seconds.
Man, if you ask any professional Call of Duty player that plays on console, ask them. I can feel it. Yep. I feel it, and I'm like, man, it looked normal to me.
No, but you can feel it.
Or
that's just like when you go from an old TV to a new one.
Yeah,
I had a friend who had to he was playing on a dope TV for a week. and he had to stop playing for a while to readjust back to playing on his standard TV.
Yeah, no,
it ruined. Man, you will mess up your whole everything.
I can't wait to get a monitor with like
1
millisecond. Because my monitor now is 5 milliseconds.
But one,
so imagine if I was at 1, dog.
Destruction.
Yeah, so
that makes all the difference in the world.
You know, I think for me with this upgrading into PC, I think it's as soon as possible for me.
Yeah.
Because not only do I get a chance to dive into something that I haven't been into or I haven't been into in a while and took serious like as I do this console, but I also get to be on the next level with everyone else. Yep. You know what I'm saying? I get to be up there. There's people out there with $10,000 rigs, man. Yeah. $10,000?
Yeah.
Sheesh. But I mean, we'll get there.
Look,
we're growing,
folks,
man.
We're growing.
Hey, I'm proud of you, bro.
Man, proud of you too, man. And I just want y'all to make sure to follow us also on Twitch if you ever get bored and you're tired of watching Netflix and you want to watch somebody play video games.
Everything will be in the description below.
Yeah.
All my information is under xTJones on Twitter, Instagram, Twitch, anything you can think of. If you type in xTJones, mine will pop up.
And same here, Baron J67. Everything pops up from Twitch, Instagram, all that good stuff. And make sure to click that like button, subscribe, click that button. It's real easy. It's down below. And then also leave a comment. Let us know what we can do better. Let us know how we can grow because we really appreciate the support and we really do want to be better and we want to get better.
Yep, you're true.
All right. And you know what, folks? So that wraps it up. Really appreciate you.
Peace.
Looking like Campbell Road. Got the fingers all rolled off. I don't rock Gucci shirt. A motherfucker make his own clothes. That's how I go, how it go. Whoever said money don't fold. Shit, they ain't never lie. Real niggas never for the lie.